I guess we all know this feeling way too well. We get home from work or from school or wherever, and we initially had some plans to go climbing or do whatever with your friends outside of your house, but you just cannot really find the energy to get up from the couch or the bed or maybe even the toilet. I mean, we might lose this one opportunity in this one day, but well, there will be more, right? It will not be a problem to skip this once. And I think that this is the trap that us humans fall for. We just are creatures of comfort. And because of that, at some point, we kind of get to a standstill in what we are doing, also in our progression of things. And that involves every aspect of life. We kind of don't reach our potential that we could reach because of this. Everything just because we don't get up. And this is, in my opinion, really sad. And this must not be the case. I myself was in this dump not even too long ago. Back then, I was a student, and instead of doing anything productive with my time, for the most time, I just gamed. I drank alcohol, didn't really do partying, but you know, the normal thing that students do. I was just stuck in this comfort, not having to care about anything at this point. And at some point, then I discovered climbing for myself. It felt just really good to get out of this dump. I could just move, do stuff, challenge myself, and it wasn't even too easy. I really had to step out of my comfort to get there. And all of this led at one point to me being not a good climber, but I became better. But that's where the trap comes into play again. We like to do stuff that we are good at, so we will not do the stuff that we are bad at. The routes that I could do at this point in time just became easier and easier for me. And because of that, I just did more of them, but I never really challenged myself. And with that, there I was again with all of the comfort around me. I have to be honest here, I again got stuck in that. You're most probably stuck because you're not trying new things. You're only playing to your strengths and not to your weaknesses. Because of that, like a little side effect as well, I just did way too much climbing. I didn't have rest days, which you should basically never do. And of course, well, then it kind of happened. And one day I fell and I sprained my ankle severely, which put me out for some while. And it really scratches on your morale to continue. At least that's what I thought would happen. But, well, it came the other way. This incident made me really rethink my approach to climbing and to basically everything that I do. This injury was a result of me being too comfortable in what I was doing. So it was time to step out of this. This, by the way, doesn't only involve climbing, but really everything that I do. There are just so many things that you will never really experience if you don't step out of your comfort zone, if you don't leave your house, if you don't take the opportunities that are given to you. After injuring, I just took like complete rest for a couple of weeks and I started rethinking of how I want to do stuff, how I want to approach stuff. I just wanted to become better at this point, not being stuck at where I was. Because of that, I started training my body, my physique, but also I started doing some technique sessions, board sessions, stretching. It's just incredible. The results came way faster than I expected, and they're still coming. It didn't stop. All of this happened a year ago, and I climbed double the grade that I did before. The important thing there is that you can do this too. You just have to take the first step, and that's also the hardest step. After you leave your comfort zone once or twice, or you even get used to it and do it more often, it just gets easier the more time passes. And it also makes you happier, in my opinion at least. For example, you're not flexible, so why are you not stretching right now? Get up from your bed or your couch and just do some stretches while you're listening to a video. You think your fingers or your pinches are weak? Just hold on to stuff during the day. I'm working in an office and I'm doing this basically the whole day. I just take a can or a mug or something and I just press it. And you would wonder how far this gets you. If you have a little more time, start doing April hangs or even start doing some finger training every time before your session. A little bit every day builds up to a giant amount after some time. If you, for example, want to become a better climber, you should subscribe and like the video. Wink. But joking aside, you get the idea of what I'm saying. The comfort of what we are doing right now sometimes just overshadows discomfort that might be ahead. Another thing is that the discomfort that you start experiencing, maybe the feeling that you get while stretching, just makes everything aside that the comfort that you give to yourself so much more valuable. There is close to an infinite number of ways to make a difference in your climbing, but also your life just right now. You just have to take the first step. That's all I want to say. And with that, thank you for watching this video. Bye.